Hello friends, what's up? This is Ron here, and this is going to be a video for the new players because I realized that after this massive update in King of Fighters All-Star, there is a huge rush of new players who are actually joining the game. And of course, as a new players, they will have a lot of confusions and questions in their mind, while we YouTubers are actually dealing with advanced features in the game. And now it's time to actually show some basic things that we need to do when we are starting an account in this game. And also I think a lot of people are creating new accounts. So in 2023, what is the best approach to King of Fighters All-Star? Let's get into it, my friends. And first of all, I would like to say the main things that we are going to talk about today. The main topics of this entire video are going to be three type of things that we are going to talk about. First of all, about the missions that you need to do on a daily and weekly basis. Secondly, we are going to talk about the characters, and also finally we are going to talk about other stuff like what type of things you need to save, how to join a guild, and stuff like that in general. So first of all, let me talk about the missions that you need to do, and you can actually easily access these missions from here. If you tap on this, you'll see these daily missions, weekly missions, different type of event missions, and also guild missions. Of course, it's showing right now not showing anything because I just joined a guild. I rejoined my old guild, so that's why it is not showing anything. And also there are some epic missions, epic daily missions. This is related to the epic quest. Now the most important thing that you need to consider in this section is the daily missions and the weekly missions, because these are missions that if you complete all these tasks, you will be able to achieve these gift boxes, and you will be getting rubies in these gift boxes. And also you will get this type of daily boxes that also have rubies. So dailies are the important missions. So there are, as you can see, more than enough missions. You don't have to play all of them. Just play as much as you can until you need to finish these 140 points, and you can claim all these rewards. And as you keep playing these daily missions every day, your weekly missions are going to be automatically updated because they are the same tasks that you do in the dailies but in bigger numbers. But there are some tasks that you might have to do manually because you need to have these goodies that they are giving here. First of all, some tickets, and here are a good amount of rubies. Of course, these rubies are not really enough in terms of the gaming scenario right now because we are building level 90 characters. We need to summon a lot of memories. So of course not enough, but this is the best thing you can get from these two missions, and this is the most important in this section. Another important thing, my friends, will be the event missions. These will be the current events that you complete and play, and when you complete those tasks you will get certain things, and these are not different from the daily missions. More of them, more or less, they are related to the dailies. There are some other tasks, like for example chapter of fight is a very important game mode. If you play chapter of fight 5 times a day, you will get 100 rubies, which is very useful. And also chapter of fight, I'll talk about it later, that it will give you a lot of resources. And this chapter of fight is not available always, so whenever you get the chance, try to play as much as possible. So daily, weekly and events, these are the three things that you need to take care in this section. Now in this section right here, you will see the current banner related things, current banner related event, crafting event, or if there is a bingo or something, or event codex finally, which will give the imprint stones and everything. So you will get this section will be updated with every banner. So in different banner you will see different things. And if you don't understand, don't worry about these things. You will understand very easily because we're going to keep talking about these things in our next videos. No problem. Now next I'm going to talk about that what are the top or the most important missions that you actually need to concentrate on. And in my opinion, the missions that will give you most of these items, which is known as rubies, Rubies are the main currency of this game. Rubies will help you to get the new fighters, new battle cards, and everything. So this is the most important currency in the game. You need to earn this as much as possible. You need to save this in order to spend in the most appropriate place. Now what missions will give you the most amount of rubies? If you just go to let's just say in the dailies, there is a certain tactic called absolute war. If you play this absolute war every day, you'll get a certain rank at the end of the week, and based on your rank you will actually get a lot of rewards, and that by that reward I mean rubies. If you stay currently you can see I am in platinum 2. If I stay in platinum 2 by the end of the week, that's today, then on Monday when it is going to give me the reset, it will give me around 1200 rubies, which is very good, and it is entirely for free. And also there is another thing that I'm going to talk about later in another video, that you need to farm for these things which are going to help your fame system, that is also related to this event. So if you play, you can farm rubies and fames, which is the most important thing. So this is the most important game mode. And also there is, I think, if you go to the dailies again, my bad, this takes a long time to load. If you go down, then you see the league match right here. This league match, if you go, you can also earn quite some rubies, and also this is fun to play game mode. You can fight other team members, other players. This is really good. By the way, these daily missions that I'm showing from here can also separately be accessed from this section. If you go to battle, you can go to absolute war. If you go back, and you also find the league match. So this is an easy access menu that will help you to access different section that is required for you to complete the dailies. Another important mission that you need to take care of is probably not included in the dailies, but if you just need to go to the dungeons, and then you go to challenge dungeon, and you go to time attack. Now time attack comes in different modes, and this game mode will give you rubies on a daily basis. Every day you will be able to play time attack, and the higher your rank is, if you get SS rank, you will get the highest amount of rubies, which is mostly desirable, and you should try to practice more and improve in time attack. Now let's talk about the character selection, guys. And in King of Fighters All-Star there are actually 3 different type of characters: attack, balance, and defense. You can see these marks. This is a defense sign, this one is a balance sign, and this one is an attack sign. So different characters have different type of stats, but in recent time, guys, the characters are so strong that the difference between these classes, attack, defense, and balance, has been blurred or kind of reduced. So all the characters are actually these days more damage dealers. Previously, the attack type was more damage dealers with less survivability. Previously, there were different things, but right now, in terms of survivability, of course there is a difference. Attack types will deal the highest amount of damage, but sometimes defense can also do highest amount of damage, and balance will just still, I say this character is also a balanced type character, and this character was doing the highest amount of damage in the collaboration. So as I said, guys, it doesn't really matter much, but in terms of survivability, defense type characters are the best. They can survive, they are kind of tanky. Also balances are kind of really tanky, and attack is kind of a fragile. They have really low HPs, and there's a kind of spot that you need to save your characters from certain damages in some cases, but it's not always. Once again, some character has different kit attributes, and that might actually increase their survivability. So it differs from character to character. Now guys, KOFAS has been evolved through the years, and character patterns has been changed. As I said, that these attack, balance, and defense were once upon a time a very important thing. Right now, the most important thing used to include different characters with different abilities. What do I mean by that? I mean by this character, for example, Psyche, the human form, this character is high damage dealer. That means he can do a very high damage numbers. And usually in this type of characters you will find a lot of attack. In the core you will find a lot of critical damage, critical rate increase, attack buffs, and you will get like things, a lot of attack buffs and stuff like that. Also critical damage and critical rate always present with these characters. We commonly call these characters as damage dealers or DPS dealers. Now there are other type of characters who will not do high amount of damage, but they will give a great support. By support I mean they will affect the enemies with things like increase damage received, decrease defense. These sort of mechanisms these characters will provide, and that will help the main damage dealer to increase their own damage to many times. So there are this type of characters we call them as supports. And in all the recent banners, like there are more or less either attack damage dealers or support type characters, or both of them in banners. So you need to know about these characters before summoning them, that what type of thing you need. Because for example, if you take 2 damage dealers in the one team, that's not going to be very good. But if you take 1 damage dealer and 1 support, that is going to be the best combination. If you take 2 support in one team, that's not going to be really helpful at all. So ideal combination is 1 damage dealer, 1 support. And in order to know that which new characters are the supports or which characters are damage dealers, you can check out our character reviews. Whenever the new banner comes, I actually review all of the characters regarding, and I talk about them, whether they are support, whether they are damage dealer or not. So you need to keep observing these things with these characters. Now let's briefly talk about the character buildings, because you guys probably will see a lot of character building videos that I publish. First of all, you need to level up these characters with the normal awakening capsule level 90. Then you need to awaken this character, and for awakening you need to have character memories right here, my friends. By character memory I mean duplicate version of this character. Like for example, first of all, whenever you summon this character, you will get a copy. That's only the character. Then next you will have to have more copies. For each copies you will be able to awaken this character 1 time. Of course, after level 3 you will need 2 copies of this character to awaken each level. That means in total you have to have 8 copies of this character. That means 8 times any character you should get in the summon if you want to make the character fully awakened at 5 star. However, my character is more awakened, so let's talk about this character. If you need to get these 5 stars, you will have to get 8 memories. I mean, not really 8 memories, 7 memories and 1 character. That means you have to get this character 8 times in total. And then using these memories, you can just go to this awaken section and awaken this character as much as you can. Then you have to add imprint stones, which is available in different banners in certain crafting events. I'll show you these things whenever we equip these things. And you need to unlock 2 types of cores. These cores, you need to unlock these cores. My cores are already unlocked. I can actually show you this thing with another character where the core is not unlocked yet. As you can see, you will need this type of materials in order to unlock the core, and always unlock the last one, so it will unlock all the cores together. So you don't have to tap on all these cores manually in order to unlock them. And after unlocking and leveling up the character to the maximum, you need to operate this UE core board, which is basically going to enhance your skills, your attack, your defense and certain other stuff, and finally your ultimate break and phantom ultimate break cores. I usually publish a lot of videos on these things, that how to do this, because these things differs from character to character. It has to be correspondent with the character skills. So whenever we will work on these characters, I will publish more videos on this. So with each character I will show that what are the different core settings, but usually as a normal rule of thumb, you need to increase attack, you need to increase a little bit of penetration, and you need to increase these skills. Of course you cannot increase all of them, and here comes the play that in which character which skills you have to increase. So for that you have to stay updated with this new character release and the analysis things. But don't worry about it, I'll got you covered. Stay subscribed to the channel and I'll be making videos on these things no matter. Just a matter of time, I just need some time for this, that's all. Now in the equip section guys, there are 3 different tabs. As you can see, you can actually do a lot of customization. First of all, you need to add set cards. Set cards has to be from the same types. You can also add these 2 option cards. Option cards, you cannot add same option cards. If the option cards are fetch type option cards, you cannot add same of them, so you have to have different option cards, and you can all get these things in the banners. Banners, what is banner? I will talk about it very soon, but let me just talk about that the set cards and option cards are going to increase the effect of attack, defense, and all the stats, and this is going to be the special card. This sorry guys, this special card, this one is going to give the special 3PG dealing abilities. We'll get to know these things easily when you will apply them. Now let's talk about this section right here, that is going to be the imperial stones. You can get imperial stones if you are summoning banner characters. Once again, you'll get free imperial stones from the graphic sections, and if you summon non-banner characters, and then you will have to get imperial stones from the guild. Now next section right here my friends, this is plugin, which is the latest update in King of Fighters All-Star. And long story in short, you have to play the plugin plant and you have to farm plugins and add them to this character. And I actually published a bunch of videos on plugins. Please visit these videos, the channel, and I also leave the description links in the description, so you can actually need and watch this thing and learn about it, because this is very important mechanisms, and you need to have certain strategies in order to farm them, because it's not going to be an easy task to get the best plugins, but we have to try our best on this. So keep watching those videos. And for easy access, if you go to dungeons, if you go to transcendence dungeons, then you have the plugin plant right here, and you have to select your color type. What type of color is your character? If your character is yellow color, then you have to farm from the yellow earth, and so on and so on. I'll see you next in those videos. So by adding these plugins, the better plugins you can add, the stronger will be your character. Same with the imperial stones. The better the imperial stones, the better will be your character. Same with the battle cards. The stronger the battle card set and option cards is, your characters will be better. And there are more ways to upgrade these options. Even all of these options can be upgraded, especially these set cards and option cards, also the special cards. All they can be transcended and upgraded, and we'll talk about those things in a later video. Finally, you can increase some affinity. This affinity will give some rubies to your character. If you level up the affinity up to level 9, you'll get some free rubies and some stats, but it is just fun. Now so far I have talked about the character and these card sets, option cards, special cards, and now how to get them. We need to go to the banners for that. And by banners I mean you have to go to the summon section, and you will see that there can be 1, 2 or even 3 banners sometimes. It depends, because as you can see right now we are having 1 character banner. We are having Ash and Maki here. We have the card banner of this character banner. We can see the special cards of Maki and Ash. Also the set cards and the option cards right here. All are available. You can get them by the summons. Also you have a second banner, volume 2, Saiki and Kusanagi, and their card banner. Once again the same set and same option cards, but you can see the different special cards. So you need to summon in this banner. As you can see that you will need rubies to summon in this banner. 600 rubies for cards and 900 rubies for characters for each summons, each 10x summons. And you will need 18,000 rubies to fill up 1 character PT, and 9,000 rubies to fill up 1 card PT. And after that you will get the PT selector. From the selector you can actually select the fighter or the battle card from these kind of selectors. So if you guarantee spend 18,000 rupees on the character banner and 9,000 rupees on the card banner, you'll get selectors like these, a guaranteed copy, but that's kind of expensive for sure. And I wish you all the best that you can get in the way. This way, in the middle, you'll also get some memories. So that depends on, that's a different story. Now, one thing you need to keep in your mind very seriously, that there is actually another banner here. As you can see, this says KOF All-Star Fighter Summon. Now, don't use your rubies in this banner, guys. Never use this rubies in this banner, because the characters are old characters, old face characters. They are highly outdated, and in any ways you will get these free tokens by playing different game modes. That you can actually do free summons like these. So don't ever spend rubies in this banner, guys. Look at these characters, you'll see that they are very old and outdated characters. And also another thing that you need to do is to find a good guild and join a guild, because guild will help you to improve your game, and also it has a lot of rewards which will going to be immensely useful for you as a new player. You will get imprint stones and also star and moon imprint stones that you can craft from this craft section, and you will get those materials. These star and moon imprint stones, you will get those materials from the guild. So this is going to be important. And the sections, different sections that I have described today in my video, I have actually created separate videos on those sections. I'll leave those links in the description so you can check them on details. And soon I will publish another video while I will show you all my daily activities that I play in the game every single day. So you can just simply follow those videos and do your progress in the game, because this is the best, one of the best game in the in around. Because in this game, guys, if you play every day, if you earn enough amount of rubies with patience, you can do anything without spending any amount of money in the game, my friends. That I can guarantee you. Hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends. Happy gaming.